I want to thank you for taking the time right now, but I also want to offer Jasmine and Farah the opportunity to ask a question to you as well as co-op students themselves. So Farah, Jasmine, do either of you have questions for Pamela?
Awesome. Yeah.
I think I'm okay, but I do really appreciate all the advice you gave, especially as an international student. Um, I never really had an idea of what co-op is all about until I came to UW, and just to like hear that reaffirmation that, really take advantage of that is awesome. So thank you for sharing.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Farah?
Yeah, I don't have a question either, but I agree with all the points that you made. I always say like reaching out is always the first step, and then if you want and try new things. So thank you for sharing that, and like that co-op opportunity, and also just volunteering and putting yourself out there and taking initiative is really great. So thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. And it's so true, because even for me, there are still people that ghost me, that don't respond, that whatever. And you know what? That's, life is short. Just move on. If it doesn't make you happy, then you have to just keep going, because there's somebody else and around the corner. And what's the worst that somebody can say? A, they ghost you. All right, no biggie. Or they say no. Okay, move on. Like, it's not a big deal. But that first step is often the hardest one to take. And then after that, you're like, oh, this isn't so bad. And then you keep moving on and it's all good.
Mm-hmm. I think the big key is being proactive, and just, there's nothing to lose. The worst thing is, and as Pamela said, the worst thing is they say no, or you learn from that experience. If it's a failure or a success, they're all learning opportunities. So thank you again, Pamela. Is there anything else that you would like to say or divulge or or mention while we have the time?
In terms of extra things to say, there has been a debate, and I've heard people say, follow your passion, do your passion. That's, you got to follow your passion. For me, I think it's also important to do something that you're good at, that gives you enough income. So enough income is a very broad definition for whoever it is that's on the receiving end. Enough income that will support you, your family, and your ability to do your passions outside of work as well. It's great if your passion can lead to a really productive, well-paying career. That's not the case for a lot of people. I mean, my passion, I love aerial acrobatics. I'm not going to run away and join the circus and make enough money. So I do the CFO thing or the executive thing, and then that fuels and pays for my passion. So I think doing something, I think it's a bit of a fallacy to follow your passion no matter what. I think if it works out, it's great. I think it's do something you're really good at that you enjoy, that gives you enough income to have that balance in life that you strive for. So though that, I don't know if that's a useful piece of advice, but it's certainly something that has been bugging me in terms of follow your passion, follow your passion. But if you follow your passion, you might be eating cat food when you're in your 60s. So I don't want anybody to suffer from that. I want people to have really good, productive lives that allow them to pursue their passions, just maybe not 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and very well said, and very well described. Yeah, because I think I know some of our students are probably tired at this point of hearing, follow your passion, because maybe most of them do know that, well, my passion is aerial acrobatics, and I can't make a living doing that because not everyone's going to be a circus performer.
Yeah.
So
not too many circuses right now either, unfortunately.
Well, excellent. Thank you again, Pamela. Thank you for taking the time.